I went shopping today to the store behind me. It's a store with several vendors, and I got many beautiful vintage dolls. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. Hi again. I wanted to show you my new dolls today. I went to this shop on Main Street, and a man there said that he is tired of looking at these dolls. He said his wife brought them in and it's been a while and he just doesn't want them in the store anymore. So I got an awesome deal. I got 75% off the prices that are on the dolls. Like for example, this doll has $10 on it. I got it for $2.50. I think I got a good deal. I'll talk about this one later. I got a whole big bag of dolls. There were several Barbies to choose from, but I am not very knowledgeable on Barbies, so I didn't buy very many. I bought only about 7 Barbies. But I also bought some porcelain dolls that I hope can bring me some money, because I could use some cash. I'm gonna start with this doll. Was made before I was born. It was popular before I was born, so I knew pretty much nothing about it. There it is right there. And I noticed that the features were very stern, very somber features, with big eyelashes, big cheekbones, very strong nose, strong facial features, but I didn't know who it was. I just knew it looked important somehow. The hairdo kind of confused me as well. It has a silly ponytail, which obviously some little girl enjoyed playing with it. And of course the dress, mother for maybe during depression? I don't know. Something about that doll was interesting, at the same time a little bit creepy, and I did not know what it is. But the price was right. As you can tell, it was $4, and I ended up buying it for $1. Oh, I had to look it up, and it is a mega vintage Wonder Woman from 1970s. Apparently this dress is way off. She should be wearing a gold little crown and a Wonder Woman outfit. She needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Once she is cleaned up, once I find something more appropriate for Wonder Woman to wear, she's worth about $20. That is if I take the trouble of actually cleaning her up. In this condition, she's probably worth $5 to $10. But still, I love her facial features. I just buy what I like. A lot of times I just buy what I think is interesting, and then I hope that somebody else finds that interesting as well. And we have a girl and a boy. I think I'm gonna call them Herda and Hans. That sounds German enough, right? So this doll is my tallest one. Right there. Look at her. She is a beauty, and I knew that she's special as soon as I saw her eyes. Her eyes are hand painted, and so is her hair. She has awesome boots. Look at that. She's got awesome boots on. And I am not sure that her dress is original, that's made for her, but her underskirt and her undergarments are original. They match her pantaloons, or pantaloons, whatever you call them, the underwear. So she is a beauty. There we go. She's porcelain. She has just a tiny bit of chips on her hands, but other than that, I think she's in pretty good condition. What I was able to find is that she is a reproduction of a vintage German doll, and these reproductions were made again in 1970s. And depending on the condition and depending on how well this doll made, it could be anywhere from $25 to $70 or more dollars. I'm guessing this one is on the lower end because her eyes, while they're hand painted, they're not very intricate, they're not very detailed. So she's a beauty, and I believe I purchased her, okay, there's a $12 tag here, so I purchased her for $4. Yeah, $4. and she does not need any work other than just a little bit of cleaning. And I really like this doll. I think I would have loved that when I was young. A beauty. I like this one. Now she has a brother. They came together. I paid about $4 for this one. And he is slightly smaller, but he is also hand painted. I think he might be made from a similar mold because his head is about the same size as the first one. This one is a boy. Of course, girl dolls are a lot more popular, but this one has original jacket. It has some on it, like age spots on it, and buttons. Buttons are vintage as well, so which makes me think that this might be an original jacket on him. Again, it's porcelain. This one has, again, just a tiny bit of a chip on both of the fingers. Again, he only needs light cleaning, and that is all I'm gonna do for him. And he is worth about $30. I bought him for $4. I truly do not know how much he's worth, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna sell him. It's this little guy. He is a clown. I'm guessing from a French theater or French circus, but he also reminds me of a vintage Pinocchio dolls. If you read the story about Pinocchio, at some point during that story, Pinocchio gets into a circus, and there's several dolls that end up helping him. I really like this, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna fix his pompons and keep him. Best purchase of today was this doll right here. This one is a beauty, and it's very, very special. This beauty is 75, maybe even 80 years old. She came from Poland, and she's hand painted, and her hair is made from horsehair. So it came from Eastern Europe before World War II. Most likely from Poland. Some of these dolls have stamps on their feet. Sadly, this doll lost her stamp, but from what I could find out, it is made in Poland. The head is made from early plastic called celluloid. The hair is made from horsehair. The rest of the body is cloth, but it's filled with wood chips, sawdust. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to break any more of it than it's already broken, but you can see that there's sawdust coming out of it. The legs are jointed right there, and the hands move too. I'm not sure if they're jointed or not. I didn't want to open the dress because I'm afraid the legs are just going to fall out. It's not in a really great shape, but I am handy with a needle and a thread, and I think I can fix this to make it better looking. Now for a doll that's at least 75 years old, this is a great find. Just imagine a child before World War II playing with a doll just like this one in Poland. We all know that Poland was ravaged by the war, but isn't it amazing to think that the doll that's more than 75 years old lives on in our world post World War II. So I noticed that she's losing a lot of dust, sawdust, so I'm gonna put her down. But before I put her down, I wanted to mention that I bought her for $2.50. After I fix her just a little bit, she is worth up to $70. I hope whoever gets her loves on her, because she is sure is a special find. My last doll is not all that special. But the reason why I wanted to show you is because that's one of the mistakes that buyers make when they buy dolls, not researching them enough before they purchase them. This doll looked interesting to me. She had a face that looked hand painted to me and then kind of faded out. She looks like she has a vintage dress. She is porcelain, and I thought she's worth the money. I paid, I believe, $1 for her. I mean, it was not much, but still, This is a doll that I took home thinking that it's gonna be a profitable doll. I thought that it's vintage and I thought that it will bring me profit. It will not. At best, if somebody is interested in buying this doll, I could sell her for about $18. That is, after I clean her up, after I post her on eBay. There were several just like these on eBay and nobody wanted them. One little tip that I should have seen, and I have not seen it, I did not do my research even while shopping for these dolls, is I needed to lift up her dress and just look what's going on in here. Her dress says made in Taiwan. That should have given me a clue right there. There are way too many of them out there for it to be valuable. I learned my lesson on that one. Next time I will check the dresses. Lucky for me, I didn't lose a lot of money. Okay, so these are the dolls that I wanted to show you for this time. My next video I will be doing is about Barbie dolls. We all know that some of them are worth several thousands of dollars and some of them are worth pretty much nothing. And they're a common mistake that a lot of people make. So watch my next video to check out my haul of Barbie dolls and also to find out the secret how to know how old your Barbie really is. Bye!